Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Zoe Asif and welcome back in another video. In today's video, I am going to explain you some of the more difficult questions and some basic questions or some exercise, some questions in which students get complex and they get confused. So these are some complex questions, but if you have your concepts ready, then you can solve them. Let's start with question number 1 of exercise 13b. For question number 1, we will be following these formulas which are on your screen right now. This is one formula that we are going to follow and make our way throughout the question. Question number 1 is fairly easy. Let's start with part number A. Part number A, the formula is base multiplied by height, and then we will get the area. So it is fairly easy. 12 multiplied by 7 and we have got our area. For part number B, students sometimes get confused that is there another formula for getting the base, or how will we get the base. Students search on the net, but we don't need to do that much hard work. We can just follow the same formula and we will be able to get the base of parallelogram. So the formula of area is base multiplied by height is equal to area. So instead of writing the value of base, you will write b multiplied by the value of height is equal to the value of area, as that is the formula for area. Base multiplied by height is equal to area. And then we can solve it. 6 will go across the is equal to sign and will come as the denominator of area, which is 42 meter square, and then we can get our answer, which is, and the solution of this is on the screen right now. You can solve question number C, part number C yourself as a practice. Now let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2 is also fairly easy, but we will use another set of formula that will be 1 upon 2 parallel side number 1 parallel side number 2 multiply by h, and then we can get our area. So in question number 2, we are finding out the area of trapezium, so the formula is a bit different. Also, parallel side number 1 can also be known as p1, and parallel side number 2 can be known as p2. Parallel side number 1 can be determined as A, and parallel side number 2 can be determined as B. So 1 upon 2 A plus B multiplied by H is equal to area. So 1 upon 2 7 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 6, and then we can get our area. The solution is on the screen right now. For part number B, it is also fairly easy, like we did in the B part of question number 1. We are going to use the same formula for the area of trapezium, and then we uh, putting the instead of putting the value of height that is unknown, we are going to write h, and then we will write the same equation for the same formula on the screen, and then we can solve the question. The solution is on the screen as well. Now let's move on to question number 4. Question number 4 is a bit perplex. It contains a lot of perplexity and it makes students go confused. So basically, what it says is that it has given the following lengths and heights, and then we have to find out the length of PQ. So in order to find out the length of PQ, we are going to use the formula. As you can see that this is a parallelogram by its shape, so you can determine that the formula of area is B multiplied by H. So it will be base multiplied by height. So PQ multiplied by SG. PQ is the base. Also, the base is the place where the height lies and makes an angle. As you can see, SG is the height, and it is showing how tall the thing is. And then 8 multiplied by PQ. So PQ multiplied by SG. you can do PQ multiplied by 8 is equal to QR multiplied by SU. PQ multiplied by SG is equal to QR multiplied by SU. Again, I repeat, the reason is that PQ is the base and then SG is the height. And then in for the other equation, we have got SU as the height and QR as the base, as the height is laying on the way of QR. So QR multiplied by SU. And then we can solve it on our screen and then we can get our answer. Fairly easy. I hope you have a nice day. Take care. Allah Hafiz.